whatever Regieleki wants to do. Oh, beautiful hit from the Groudon. Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Playing some ranked doubles battles in Pokemon Sword and Shield with this team here, a team that I have made with Yveltal and Groudon as its restricteds, and a unique Whimsicott with Tailwind and Trick Room. The other Pokemon are Charlie Berry, Charizard, Wickham's Policy, Venusaur, and White Herb Landorus. So before we get to the battles, just want to say, hit that like button and subscribe button down below. They really help me out. But without anything else, let's get to the battles. Okay. I got a Whimsicott. Whimsicott scare me at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Well, anyway, let's go with my own Whimsicott, and we'll go Yveltal. That feels safe. Groudon, bloody oath, and we'll go Charizard. The only issue is, what is that Urshifu? But either way, Charizard has a super effective move into it. Either way, Urshifu is a hard poke. It's challenging to go into due to, one, its ability. But also that its signature attacks for both Rapid Strike and Single Strike they always crit, so it's hard to go into. Whimsicott and Eject. Now my thing is that I don't see this team being a team that wants to Trick Room, because even under Trick Room, Eject is super fast. But where they might want Trick Room is in the fact that to go against other Trick Room Pokemon. But Eject is scary. I'm going to switch into Groudon. I see that in a perfect world, they are going Tailwind and Electro Web or Max Lightning into the Yveltal slot, so that's why I've switched into Groudon. They're Dynamaxing. You only Dynamax Eject out of these two. If you were to Dynamax Whimsicott, I would be honestly surprised. Yeah, Eject. Another option they could be doing is Tailwind and then going Airstream. This could be a physical Eject, which by itself is scary. There's that Tailwind, beautiful. Beautiful. That's the sort of start that I need. And they're going Airstream. This is a physical. It might be a special Eject, let's face it. Whimsicott doesn't have much for it in defenses. Basically, Focus Sash is its defense. But Skyfall. Cool, so they've committed their Dynamax to a Pokemon they really don't want to have done that with. We Moonblast Whimsicott and Precipice Blades both of them. Me getting Trick Room out is just game changing. That's fine. If I can get rid of Whimsicott, this turn is massive. I'm hoping that they don't have... Beautiful! Actually, what do they bring out now? Because I've still got an attack to do. This is... Calyrex. Well, aren't they in a predicament? Unnerve, that's the only downside of going up against Calyrex, is that I'm not going to get Citrus Berry out. If that Calyrex, it probably did have Focus Sash, it doesn't have it anymore. Again, the same play. Quite honestly, the same play. Calyrex isn't threatening now that I've got Trick Room out. I can see Regieleki doing whatever Regieleki wants to do. Oh, beautiful hit from the Groudon. Look at that damage. Just look at it. I took both of them out. Whimsicott's now just got to like twiddle its thumbs this turn. It's like, oh shit. Like, what am I moonblasting? The trainer. Hit the trainer. Okay. Zacian. Cool. Well, I've got every reason just to switch Whimsicott out now. In all honesty, I've got every reason to switch Whimsicott out. I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's switch Whim out. We'll go... Yeah, we can go Charizard. How many more turns of Tailwind is that? Okay, so this is the last turn of... This is their last turn of Tailwinds. I've got one more turn of Trick Room after this, but either way, I'm making sure that I've got slower Pokemon. I've got slower Pokemon to begin with. None of my Pokemon outspeed Zacian without Trick Room or Tailwind. I knock out the Zacian in one shot. I'm not going to need to Dynamax this turn. This is a Master Ball tier gameplay here. They're going with their own Trick Room. It does have Trick Room. They will go in Trick Room that turn. Hey, I called it. What's a Whimsicott got to do from here now, though? That turn, they should have protected Zacian. They should have gone Trick Room, because they probably would have won. But they didn't. Heat Wave. Precipice Blades. I just win. Whimsicott can't do shit. 4 Pokemon left. Next battle. Okay, so Groudon, Lunala, Charizard, Gastrodon, Grimmsnarl, and a Thundurus. There's a possibility that Thundurus is Defiant. It could also be Prankster, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So I'm not quite sure if I want to bring my Landorus into this battle, despite it going really well into Groudon, Charizard, Grimmsnarl, and if Thundurus is, you know, not Defiant, Thundurus. There is an argument for me bringing Whimsicott. Oh, actually, I always want to bring Whimsicott. It doesn't matter if I do or don't, I always want to bring Whimsicott. Yveltal as well is rather interesting. They could be starting... It really depends on what they want to start with. That's the scary part. Are they starting with... they're probably starting with Grimmsnarl. I could go Groudon. That's interesting. Let's go Yveltal, Charizard, and we'll put Groudon in the back. I don't see them bringing in Gastrodon. They could, but I don't have Kyogre. I don't have a strong water type Pokemon that they're gonna go, oh yeah, I need Gastrodon just to help me out against those. So I don't really want to. I don't think they're gonna bring Gastrodon. Let's see, Thundurus and Charizard. Okay. So there's, with this start here, there is absolutely, I'm fairly happy with the start. The concern is the Thundurus. Is it Prankster? Is it Defiant? I generally do not know. But I'm fairly safe to go Trick Room here. Oh, sorry, Tailwind. Yeah, we're doing Tailwind, right? Yeah. Let's do Tailwind. I could go Trick Room. It's not that I can't. I honestly could go Trick Room, but I want to switch into Groudon, which by itself is a little bit of a risk because I'm going to be strengthening their Charizard. But how I see it, they're possibly going to want to go into... Oh, they withdraw... Oh, they send out Lunala. Wow, okay. That's not the end of the world, actually. That's not the end of the world. Do kind of wish I went strong into the Lunala, though. Into that slot. That would have been absolutely powerful. The Dynamaxing... Thundurus. Wow. My brain stopped working then. The Dynamax Thundurus, obviously. They could be going Airstream into Whim. I think they might be going max lightning though into Groudon as it was the Yveltal slot. Airstream into Whim. Okay, I don't think they want to be going for Trick Room then. That there is really good information to have. My concern is, does this Thunderous, what's its type? There we go, Life Orb. Cool, so I'm actually fairly happy to go into a Rock type move knowing that it's going to do a lot of damage. Let's go... Lunala can have Wide Guard. That's the scary part about this, is the possibility of Wide Guard. I can go Rock Slide. Precipice Blaze would do more damage into Lunala, but if I do Rock Slide then I hit both Lunala and Thunderous. So I'm happy to go Rock Slide here. I could go Swords Dance, but I'm happy to find out if I have Wide Guard or not. They're not going Wide Guard, cool. Lower the special, lower the special, lower the special. Oh, beautiful. I cannot see Lunala past my Groudon here. That's good. I'm actually really happy about that. Lunala's speed rose. I get my berry off. So now I know that their Thunderous doesn't deal enough damage into Groudon to do... It did about half. It did about half. They gain their Power Herb out of the way. Probably going into Whim. Because that's what I'll be doing. In all fairness, that's what I'll be doing. That's fine. They're now at neutral. Wow, Lunala avoided the Rock Slide. Oh, look at that damage on the Thunderous though. Cool. Okay, how do I want to go about going into this turn? Could go Charizard. Could go Yveltal. What do I get out of going Yveltal? Actually, I think I want to keep Yveltal in the back because they've got their own Charizard. And who else have they brought? That's a scary thing. I don't know who else they've brought into this. Considering that they didn't lead with Grimmsnarl, and I don't believe that they're bringing in Gastrodon, I think that it is Groudon in the back. So that's Dynamax, and we're going to Max Guard Charizard here, and we'll protect the Groudon. This is their last turn of Dynamax, and I'm confident that if they go Meteor Beam though, this is scary. Oh, I didn't think about that. If I go Meteor Beam, this is scary, but that Thunderous is possibly faster than Charizard at the moment anyway. That's Max Guard. If they go in the Charizard, beautiful. If I go in the Groudon, beautiful. Moongeist Beam. Beautiful. That's the sort of stuff I want to see. Okay. Let's go Wildfire into Lunala, and we're going to go Rock Slide into both of them. Wild Charge. Oh, that damage. Oh, that damage. All that damage. Maybe I should have gone... Oh, you're kidding me. In the Charizard. Yeah, shit. That's right, they're both gone this turn anyway, so... You're joking me! How do I miss Lunala twice? Either way, Lunala's gone due to Wildfire. Okay, who do they bring out? Who do they bring out? So I'm fairly happy to be going Snarl at the moment. I want to weaken this Charizard as much as possible. Groudon. Groudon, okay. How many more turns of Sun is there? 1 turn left. Okay, so let's go Snarl. And I want to actually protect Groudon this turn. I feel like this is a good play here. I want to wait out this last turn of... Oh, huge! No damage from the Charizard. Whoa, look at that hit! Wow, cool. Rock Tomb. That's a little bit annoying. Let's not deny that. But if they want to be going into Yveltal, I've got a solution. And see, that Groudon's going to be taking Wildfire damage for a little bit. How many more turns of Wildfire are there? 2. Let's go Sucker Punch into Precipice Blades. No, Rock Slide. Yeah, Rock Slide. Sucker Punch. Whoa. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Because I can still win just through Sucker Punch. Rock Slide. Bye-bye Charizard. That was their biggest threat. Now the issue is their Groudon. Cool. We take it down to half now. Is it Citrus Berry? It's not. Even better. Okay, out of fear that Yveltal's now slower, let's start going hard into this Groudon, Sucker Punch, Precipice Blades. And it's going Rock Tomb. Beautiful. That's the sort of stuff that I wanted to see. I just need Precipice Blades to hit. It does. I win. I win. It's all about how you position yourself. All about how you position yourself. It was Assault Vest Groudon, which really meant I made the right play going to Sucker Punch, knowing that one, Yveltal was at -2 speed, but also this was a bulkier Groudon. Had Fire Punch and Shadow Claw too. Nice. Yeah, Trick Room, Lunala. So if I started with Lunala, my strategy was going to be different. It would have been keep Yveltal out. And hope that I can survive the Thunderous. I would have just gone straight into Moonblast and probably a Max Darkness. In all fairness, probably a Max Darkness. Lumberry. I don't know how I feel about that. Lumberry's alright. Oh, sorry, Lumberry's not alright. Lumberry's actually very good. I just don't know how I feel about it on Charizard. But I get why. I do get why. That's like Thunder Wave, Sleep Powder, Spore. Like, you can survive a turn of it. Like, it's not the end of the world. As long as you take out that Pokemon that turn, you're gonna be alright. That's a standard Gastrodon. Leftovers. Yep. Iron Ball, Grimmsnarl. Was it Defiant? It was Defiant. Cool. Max speed as well. Well, those two battles went very well. That first battle, I reckon, is not my fastest battle. But for a battle where I've taken basically out all 4 Pokemon, it was by far my fastest. I think it only took about 5 actually on the 5th turn, I think it was, is when they forfeited, and that's when they only had Whimsicott left. So to put it nicely, that was a very, very quick battle. I'm pretty sure that battle was around the 6-minute mark, and that was including team selection. So, you know, super quick. Now, I just do want to say that I do have a video coming out soon. I'm in the process of not really scripting it up, but dot pointing down the points I want to talk about of how I go about team building. I've been working on a team at the moment, and it's showing a lot of promise, and the things that I've learned in the team building process for this team are absolutely huge. I'll talk about that team, and I'll talk about this team here, the process I took about creating it, because it was a little bit different. Let's be fair. It wasn't how I reckon most people would team build, just because the idea in my head was so strong. And that's in the sense, but I'll talk about it more in that video. That's hopefully coming out this week or next week. So if you want to see that video, it'll be a general video on how to team build. Hopefully it'll be a good video currently, obviously, but also be able to be used in the future for other formats for competitive Pokemon. So that'll be cool. Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. They're both down below. It will really help me out. Rental code is on the screen at the moment, down the bottom, and also in the description, along with a Pokepaste. You can copy and paste the Pokepaste into Pokemon Showdown, use it in Showdown, make some changes if you want to. If you want to create this team yourself in your own Pokemon Sword and Shield, but with some tweaks if so choose. If not, well, rental code it. Yes, and overall, thank you all for watching my video, and I hope that you'll watch my next one. I'd appreciate that. See ya.